there everyone, welcome back to another Cooking with Michael episode. I love being able to bring these to you and bring you a little taste of the magic back at home. Let me know if you give these recipes a try in the comments below. Today we're making some of the favorites at Disneyland and Disney World when it comes to drinks, non-alcoholic drinks. We're making the Mint Julep and Lefou's Brew, so let's jump right in. Now first let's start off with Disneyland's Mint Julep. It's non-alcoholic and it is delicious. You know, when I had it when I was there, I wanted a second one right away from the Mint Julep bar. It is absolutely fantastic. Next time I go to Disneyland, I'll be having one every single day. I'm telling you, they're that good. So I'm going to try and get the same taste here at home. Now, a lot of this recipe is done on the stove, which is very difficult for me to show you on camera, so I'll describe it here and then I'll go through the process of making it and all of that in the video. Now, the recipe for the Mint Julep calls for 1 cup of sugar, 3 teaspoons of the lime juice concentrate, which should be invisible here on this green screen. We've got 3 cups of club soda and 6 tablespoons of creme de menthe. There's more to put in there, but I'll be describing that when I bring the syrup back to you and show you how we're progressing. Now, first things first, we're going to put 3 cups of the club soda into a pan on the stove and then add 1 cup of sugar to it and dissolve the sugar in the heat. Then we're going to add 3 teaspoons of the invisible lime juice here to the recipe and the 6 ounces of lemonade. Bring it to a boil and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, I'm back from the stove and I put the club soda in there and then the sugar and I dissolve them both. Then I put in the lime concentrate and the lemon juice and I have just a kind of a yellowish liquid here that doesn't look anything like it. It's very hot, it's been boiling. Now I'm going to add the creme de menthe to the ingredients and then I have to chill it before I can serve it. You know, I was so surprised. I was looking around for the creme de menthe here and I was looking all over and I found it in the Giant, of all places. It was near like the margarita mix. I was so surprised to find it. Okay, now we have to add 6 tablespoons of the creme de menthe syrup. Alright, there's 1. Bright green, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 tablespoons of creme de menthe. Okay, now the directions say we have to let it chill for just a little bit, so I'm going to put the whole thing in the freezer, and then when it's a little bit colder, I'll be able to give it a try and do a taste test for you. Okay, while the Disneyland Mint Julep is cooling away, we're going to make the Lefou's Brew from Disney World and give it a try. Now, before we get started, there's one ingredient that I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it, but it was the marshmallow syrup, so I'm going to kind of add a little bit of the Jet Puff marshmallow cream here. Hopefully that'll give it that marshmallow taste that we all know and love. Now the first thing we're going to need for Lefou's Brew is a blender. So let's grab a blender here so we can mix up all the ingredients. Now first things first, we're going to need that apple juice concentrate. It has to be frozen or as cold as you can get it. So I just took this out of the freezer. It's super cold. So I'm gonna open it up and dump the whole thing into the blender here. Come on there, buddy. Don't you want to be a Lefou's Brew? It's delicious, I'm telling you. Oh God, I got it. Wow. Okay. It came off. Okay, now we're gonna put the entire can of apple juice concentrate right into the blender, right like that, and then we'll get going. I'm not sure if it was the sugar or just the fact that it was frozen, but that was stuck, let me tell you. Now we need 6 ounces of water, which is half of the 12-ounce can of apple juice concentrate. So let's put 6 ounces of water right in there. Now this is the point where we would add 3 tablespoons of that marshmallow syrup, but since I couldn't find it, I'm gonna put in some of this Jet Puff marshmallow cream and see how it comes out. I'm telling you, I looked everywhere. I went to every store, I asked the manager, I say, do you have this marshmallow cream? They're like, I've never even heard of that. So it's hard to find. You can find it online, you really can, but it's so hard to find in the stores. This is a good test too. We can find out if the marshmallow cream works in this recipe. Okay, there is about 3 tablespoons of marshmallow cream. Okay, just the water, the apple juice concentrate, and the marshmallow syrup or fluff, and then we're going to mix it on up with the blender. Let's go. Okay, that's thoroughly mixed there. Let's go ahead and take it out and then pour it into a separate glass where we're gonna put it in the freezer and let it get even colder. Now it's nice and cold, but I'm gonna put it in this cup here and put it in the freezer and get it even, oh my gosh, that's really high. Since we're here, we might as well give it a try, right? Let's put it in the freezer, let it get even colder, and then we'll make the topping for it. Now let's make the foam topping for Lefou's Brew, and let's start with the heavy whipping cream. We're gonna need 1 cup of it, so let's put it in this bowl right here. That's a lot of heavy whipping cream, but I'm sure it's gonna taste delicious. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, next we're gonna need 4 tablespoons of mango nectar. I was able to find it at the grocery store. I thought I would never find it. I'm telling you, I searched and searched and searched, and I found it in a can like this. So if you're looking for the recipe, look for mango nectar in a can. That's where I found it. Now we need 4 tablespoons. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 tablespoons mango nectar. Okay, the next ingredient is supposed to be 4 tablespoons of passion fruit juice. And I'm telling you, I looked in 3 different stores. I could not find passion fruit juice, and I was so so shocked. I was like, where is it? I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna be using berry punch. I mean, it's gotta be close, right? Close to passion fruit, maybe. So I'm gonna make this into a juice and then add 4 tablespoons of that juice to this mix. Okay, it should be passion fruit, but we're using berry punch. We need 4 tablespoons of it. Hopefully it'll pour out well here. 4 tablespoons in our mix here. And there's 4. At least it'll be a flavorful fruit flavor. I almost forgot we need 3 tablespoons of sugar as well. Okay, all the ingredients are in our foam topping for Lefou's Brew. Now let's go ahead and grab our hand mixer here and mix it up. Now what we're going for here is we're looking for high peaks to form in the heavy whipping cream. So it has to be really thick. Just keep on mixing until you get those high peaks forming. Just keep blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, blending, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, now it looks like we're getting much closer here. The high peak test is definitely coming along. You can see as I'm pulling the hand mixer out, there are little peaks that are forming in there. So that's what we're looking for. So a little bit longer and we'll be there, but it's really coming along. Okay, that looks just about perfect. You can see the peaks are forming. I put the mixer in, it makes little peaks right there in the foam. So let's try Lefou's Brew here and give it a taste test, see how it is, and compare it to Disney World's Lefou's Brew. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's try a little bit of that Lefou's Brew right here coming out of the freezer. It looks fantastic right here in this mug. A little bit of the foam topping right on top right there. Oh, that looks delicious. All right, let's give it a try and see how it is. Bon appetit. It's really good. It would have been better with the marshmallow syrup, no doubt. The marshmallow cream is still a little bit chunky in there. I guess if I mixed it up a little further, the marshmallow cream may have worked, but it mostly tastes just like apple juice. I don't think there's enough foam on there either. I'm gonna add a little bit more foam to the top there, maybe mix it up a little bit. But it's actually not bad. It tastes a lot like Lefou's Brew, but I don't think we can quite get the consistency here at home, but still a delicious treat. Now, would I make this again at home? I'm not sure I would. Like the carrot cake cookie, I would make again in a heartbeat, no problem. But Lefou's Brew, it tastes mostly just like apple juice. I'd probably just have apple juice, put a little bit of marshmallow cream on top, make it easier for everybody. But trying it at home was a lot of fun. Thanks for being a part of it with me. Now let's try that mint julep. Now, in order to get the mint julep recipe just right, we're gonna have to add 5 parts of water to 3 parts of syrup. So I'm adding 3 tablespoons of the mint julep syrup to 5 tablespoons of water. Remember, this is just a taste test. I just want to see how it tastes. Now, in order to top it off, I'm going to add a little bit of fresh mint here to the top, along with a maraschino cherry, just like the Disneyland Resort. And there we go, the mint julep from the Disneyland Resort with a little bit of mint and maraschino cherries. Let's give it a try. Bon appetit. That's not bad, not bad. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the syrup. So maybe 1 more tablespoon of the syrup to the recipe, so it's 4 parts syrup and 5 parts water. So let's give that a try, see if it improves it a little bit. Much, much better. That is spectacular. So 4 parts of the syrup to 5 parts of water. You got your maraschino cherries, your fresh mint. It tastes great, needs a little bit of ice, a little bit colder, and it would be absolutely perfect for a hot day in the summer. Now we've made the Lefou's Brew from Disney World. It was really good, but I don't think I would have it again because it tastes mostly like apple juice. And the mint julep from Disneyland, which to me tastes excellent. It needs to be nice and cold with ice in there, maraschino cherry, a little fresh mint. Tastes fantastic. Thanks for being a part of the magic with me. Let me know in the comments below if you give any of these recipes a try and how you like them. Thanks again. Have a magical day.